the Eternal Servitude.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So he got a dream which is huge because he's able to deny the Obsidian statue from killing the Sarah there with the Death Rattle.
Yeah, so anyway, between the two big priest matchup, it's pretty much like a high road game, right? But Yuri is playing the standard big priest list, whereas SilverByz is actually playing the greedier list. You have stuff like mind control, you have stuff like mind games to try and like help him recover and also to outlast towards the last game. So now SilverByz having Isera in the field right now is very, very detrimental for Yuri.
It's actually one of the better minions to pull out of the to high roll out of the Mars combo because things like your Sarge can be killed with Shadow Word Death.
So we're having some spectator bug issues. We're trying to go and fix that. So we apologize that in advance.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So. Ay.
Oh, disconnector. Whee! Whee! Allow land land also can die.
Coffee break. Cheers. Yes, GGWP.
I think you read that round should be Pangkang already.
That's how we GGWP. GGWP. Yes, done. That's how it is. This is how I get through so far.
His
events.
list very greedy.
Actually, his favorite lah. To be honest.
Yeah. Even with the paladin, right? He has like the protectors and stuff. Or he's playing like the normal Moloch package. But he has slides here lah. So.
Because you asking what tech to bring, I say just bring standard lah. I mean I think for this kind of tournament, just play.
Standard is the best lah. Don't go and think too far ahead and.
I would have brought Control Warlock over Moloch Palala, but that's my personal
the personal
favorite lah.
Flavor.
Personal favorite lah, because I don't like playing Moloch Palala. I just think it's not very I'm not very good at the deck lah. Because when I play, I just don't curve off.
Okay, his big jewelry quite interesting. He got play the Bright Ice card also.
What a time for our event.
Yeah.
What a time for our event.
It's okay lah.
You only live once.
It's okay lah. Not like anyone's watching, right?
Yeah.
It's actually people watching.
Huh?
9 viewers. Dude, when I coach randoms on stream, right, I get more than 9
You get more
viewers.
people.
Yeah, I know, right?
I anyhow stream also can get more.
Yeah, that's why. You grew different. You anyhow stream sure got more one.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Doesn't? Means you're not putting off enough makeup, never wear skimpy enough, then go and dance. You never see all those streams from like what you call that? All those Korean grills on stream.
Ayo, that one different.
I know Aaron very familiar one. Aaron every time. So we have just managed to get back our internet connection.
Are we even live?
Unfortunately, so wow, we get to come back just in time to see how this game ends. Very sorry about that, guys. The technical issues are not something that I have control over. Maybe I should refrain from mentioning who is the internet sponsor for this event.
Actually, I have no idea who it is.
I think Aztec is sponsoring the Aztec is sponsoring the routers here, so yeah, obviously not doing such a fantastic job with the internet here. Might be overburdened by the amount of people as well. There are quite a lot of people here at CGF today.
Yeah, we are back in the game. I'm actually surprised that the game even like lasted
this
till
long.
now when we were disconnected. We were actually expecting like a very quick one, but looks like Yuri was able to recover somehow.
Yep, somehow still in the game.
Which is pretty surprising. Like I didn't really expect him to last that long.
We unfortunately have no idea what minions have been removed by that Frostmon and what will come back from it. Yuri unable to deal with the Obsidian Destroyer. Will be forced to maybe ping it like 1,000,000 or 2 times.
I mean, you can kind of just trade, right?
Yeah. But we have no idea what minions are coming back from the Obsidian Destroyer, so we have to wait and see.
Bam. 1 for 1.
So what will the Frostmon bring back? Mind Game's gonna pull out. That's
yeah, I mean, SilverByz list with the mind control and the mind games pretty much are tacting to beat the mirror. So I have to say, in the terms of mirror, yeah, he is favored.
So what can Yuri do here to come back?
I mean, he has to try and get pint-sized potion probably. Of course, Obsidian Statue is not bad as well. It can kind of help.
Oh,
okay.
My god, that is a huge discard there from SilverByz.
Yeah, but I think he's still okay. Like, he doesn't really need to rely on that too heavily.
But the longer the game goes, the worse that is for him, right?
He still has like mind control and stuff, so he can kind of still grind it out, right?
But we don't know if he has already played the mind control or something like that. So the Sarah unfortunately gets sniped out by the Death Rattle of the Obsidian Statue.
Yeah.
The Dragon Fire Potion gonna be mostly a dud. Shadow Visions here can pull a
Pint-sized potion.
It doesn't deal with the dragon though. So you can Pine Size into Horror, but it does not kill off the 7/6 Drake. This deck does not run Raza, so the pings are not free, right? So you can't just go like ping, Pine Size, ping,
whatever,
Horror, ping, and then kill off the Drake.
And that's the problem with Enduring in this deck, is that you can't do a lot of multiple pings to try and raise for it, right? Which is why I feel that maybe SilverByz still has the advantage, because they can just grind it out. He has the mind controls, he has to use the mind game.
So you think it comes down more to like how much value you have left in your minions?
Yeah, I think it comes down to the value game, right? Although I mean, you can see Yuri just trying to raise down, but
but it's not gonna work with the Obsidian Statue on board, right? Because
it's just gonna heal
back up. Meanwhile, SilverByz's hand completely forced to play the Shadow World Horror just to empty his hand. He has 2 other Obsidian Statues in hand, but does not want to play into the Pine-sized Horror combo.
Yeah, which kind of makes me wonder why Yuri just didn't want to just preemptively like ping the Obsidian Destroyer over time, since trading kind of that just heals back everything.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of tournament nerves there. The Free from Ember likely to be the play here. What will it give Yuri? Charge Devasaur is gonna be able to kill the Obsidian Destroyer.
Oh, but Sago's pretty nice as well. Like you can't. There's no way you can interact with that apart from like having the
Pine-size combo.
Like Pine-size combo, or you have the Obsidian to like die to
Speaking
it.
of the Pine-size combo, SilverByz just picked up the potion. He already has the other Horror in his hand. He will be able to play the combo to get rid of the Sargoth. To be honest, I would have liked to see Yuri take the Charge Episode there.
Yeah, just go for 1 for 1.
Yeah, just go for the 1 for 1.
I guess you just try to squeeze out as much cards and value of the Sargoth as well.
Yeah, but when the Pine-size Horror comes down here, right, you're kind of still left with the Obsidian Statue that you kind of still can't deal with.
Yeah. Okay, so looking at even at the deck sizes, right? SilverByz is down to 7 cards, whereas Yuri is down to 10. So I guess Yuri's game plan now is pretty much just hoarding all the removals and trying to play the fatigue game over time.
So SilverByz chooses not to play a card. This means that he will discard another card on his next turn. Did he miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe he does have 10 cards in his hand.
So he's just going to burn his hand away.
So what is going on here? I'm not gonna try and guess, but I think tournament fatigue is setting in. The Lich King gonna come down for Yuri. What card will SilverByz discard? I hope it is not something
Okay,
relevant.
It's not something relevant. However, Frostmon pick is so good here.
Yeah, and SilverByz's own Frostmon didn't kill off that many minions, right?
Yeah.
But this is why I think Anduin is good in this matchup, okay? So, in combination with the Frostmon, Anduin's hero power becomes phenomenal, right? The Frostmon alone, not so good. Frostmon with the hero power, amazingly good, right? With Dragon Fire Potion, with a lot of your other cards, you can... Oh, he's gonna just swing it to face.
Yeah, I think he just wants to start pressuring to bring him down, but I mean, if it's an endurance game, usually the one that has the heals so outlast. But
So
looks like he's just gonna go
SilverByz
for the removal as well. I'm not sure if he hasn't been tracking the cards that he can use to remove, because there is really nothing much left to hit with the Shadow Word Death as well. I mean, Lich King is gone. I mean, there is his charge, but then again, his charge doesn't really pull anything else, because I'm assuming most of the stuff has already been played.
So SilverByz very, very reluctant here to play his minions. Why do you think he's so reluctant to play the Obsidian Statues in his hand?
I mean, he's afraid of it getting stolen or removed maybe, but I don't see why you wouldn't even want to play it in the first place. So Eternal Servitude does come in, we're going to get Discover. I guess we're going to be expecting another Ysera, which is going to generate a lot more value.
But that's gonna be dealt with quite easily by the Pint Size Horror combo.
It doesn't even need the horror, right? You can just Shadow Word Death it. But
Shut
yeah,
up,
I mean,
Pain,
death
shut up,
range is way higher. At least it stretches up to 3, whereas horror is a 2. So
Yeah.
we might just use the horror anyway. Because I don't think there's anything else that is 3 at power that
Wait,
you can kind of.
is there a way that Yuri can kill this off with the Frostmon?
Oh yeah, there might be that possibility. I'm trying to count for it. Maybe not.
So he has to ping it 4 times to do that, right?
Yeah.
And he could
unlikely.
play double Pint.
I think he's just playing all the chip spells to like start clocking him down. So he's just burning him.
Yeah.
Okay, each time SilverByz wastes mana to try and heal is still him taking down to fatigue.
Yeah, and I did the maths there. He would have been unable to because he only has 2 point size potions and 1 Spirit Lash, right?
Yeah.
If he played the horror, the Sarah would die. If he played the Potion of Madness, he'd be able to ping 1 more time, but the Frostmon has to be the last hit. So if he played the Potion of Madness, he wouldn't be able to kill it with the Frostmon. So here your Sarge gonna pull out your Sarah for Yuri. All of a sudden the tables have flipped. But SilverByz is gonna play Pine Size into Shadow Word Pain.
Yeah, I mean that's the only. Unfortunately, he doesn't have horror to do the bot wipe.
Because he discarded his 2 horrors, right?
Yeah. You can steal that to. Can't really suicide, right? I mean, what does he really achieve from here?
I don't know.
Apart from racing, I don't really see anything can change. Oh, he's just gonna suicide it.
So he's
I guess
just
that's fine.
discarding cards from his hand. That is interesting. Granted that he doesn't have that much. Okay, I guess the Pine Size potion is not gonna get much value anyway, right? Like, what else are you gonna Pine Size? Oh, and it also kind of denies Eternal Servitude, but you can still bring back the other Ysera, but it decreases the chance of another Ysera, right?
Yeah, it's just the discovery chances getting lowered. That's
Yep.
about
So Eternal Servitude here likely gonna be into the Spirit Lash and the Frostmon, I believe. What do you take here? Lich King?
Lich King might be good because it gives value over time. I don't think you want Ishash anymore.
Yeah, you don't really have good stuff to pull out, right?
Golf is not too terrible, but I guess having Lich King to like pull off something else.
So he chooses to go for the Sogoth, not going to use the Frostmon to remove the 7/6. Gonna use the Spirit Lash
Yeah,
instead.
just try and sustain and just heal as much as he can. Go kill the dragon.
Yep, so the next turn he's gonna be able to yeah, you have to take the 7 here. I don't think there's any reason not to take the extra 7 damage. I mean, the extra minion from the Frostmon is gonna be so much of a bigger deal than the 7 damage to face right now. Oh wow!
I just go for the trade. I kinda like this.
Yeah, you kind of liked it until SilverByz top deck the Greater Healing Potion.
Greater Healing Potion, yeah,
Right.
unfortunately.
So yeah, I kind of don't like it. Now you don't bring back any minions with your Frostmon. I really didn't know where he was going with that. The health total, not really a big deal, I feel, in this matchup.
Yeah, so Dragon Fire Potions.
No, but why play it now, right? You have so few cards in hand. You have so much time. Just to get the pings off.
Does he really want to? Maybe it's just a race to get the pings off? I mean, looking at the card, oh yeah, he's hitting for tick first, so I guess maybe that's why he wants to do it now.
Yeah, but now he's gonna be unable to kill this Obsidian statue with the weapon, right? So one pint size into horror. But if you do that, you cannot play a Shadow Essence.
Yeah, but does he really need to develop? I don't think so, right?
Oh wait! Oh wait, you can't do that. What am I
Yeah.
saying? What am I saying? What am I
He's
saying?
just gonna race for it.
Yeah, he's gonna race for it, okay.
In fact, he can just keep the weapon till the very last moment. He has
Right,
really
so-
no rush to use it.
So BYZ is gonna have all his threats removed. He will be fatiguing first, but Yuri does have less health. The greater healing potion will put BYZ back up to 27. The Shadow Essence is completely useless. I expect the same play will come from Yuri's side right now.
Yeah,
We're gonna see
he's just gonna ping and do the removals, and if you've been tracking the cards properly, you should know that SilverByz has already ran out of tracks. And then this last Shadow Essence is gonna be the last minion that's gonna be sticking onto the board. To
No,
try and clock
but the
it
Shadow
down.
Essence summons a 5/5 from your deck. So if there's no minions in your deck, what does the Shadow Essence do?
That's pretty. Oh yeah, it's from deck.
I actually don't know what it does.
Then if that's the case, I suppose. Oh, this is not good then. Yeah, he's just going to try and go for fatigue here and win. Oh, he has lethal already. Does he? No, all right. Because
Oh, it's exact lethal. Yeah, exact lethal because of fatigue.
Wow.
So wow, well calculated by Yuri there. I was thinking, where's he going with the silence? Then I was like, oh right, he gets one more ping, so he doesn't even need to play the Shadow World Horror. Amazing technical play by Yuri there. Really deserves the win. Very well played.
Yeah,
What
I mean,
a long
before the
game.
disconnect, we were like, oh man, you're in such a bad
Yeah, it's like
position.
over.
You know, how
I think it kind of boiled down to SilverByz being ahead in fatigue and
the resource
discarding
battle
a
as
lot
well.
of useful cards because his hand was so full, right?
Yeah.
With all those cards from your 7 and the Lich King, but not all of them are playable. So Yuri up 1-0. Left with Big Druid and the
Murloc Paladin.
Murloc Paladin against 3 of BYZ's decks.
Yeah, so for those who have just joined us, we are in the grand finals between Yuri and SilverByz, and you know Yuri's leading 1-0 right now. Both players have their rogue band, and now we have the next match. Yuri with the big druid up against SilverByz with the big priest. So battle of the big stuff. This is one of the I really love Yuri's.
Alright, so
list
this
here.
is the amazing things I like to see, right? When two big decks are facing each other. It's very unfair when both of them don't have a good hand. But here, Yuri has an amazing start. SilverByz has the coin barns into Eternal Servitude.
Yep.
So both of them are gonna have crazy openings.
Yeah.
This game is gonna go
Let's go off the roof
insane
very quickly.
in like 2 or 3 turns.
I think it's pretty interesting to see the Bright Eye Scout in Yuri's deck, but he chooses to mulligan it away.
That's
Just
a bit
try to get-
strange, to be
I mean,
honest.
yeah,
Because he has
I
the Wild
was-
Growth into the Bright Eye Scout,
Yeah,
right?
right away, but I guess he just want to go for more like hard
Consistent ramp, yeah. Okay, so coin barns incoming. SilverByz, not even his turn yet. Already
Yeah,
mousing
very
over the
eager.
coin.
So if he high rolls is pretty good, but if he low rolls then that's terrible. Is there even any bad rolls for Barnes?
I don't think so.
I don't think there's any bad rolls, right? What did he get here?
Yashash.
Need to LC the statue.
Oh my god, that is a taunt. Luckily for Yuri, he will be able to swipe it. But we know that SilverByz does have the Eternal Servitude.
To bring back Isash
The
once
payback
again.
is much bigger than before. 10 times the size. Think of that as an investment, man. If I made 10x on Forex in 1 turn, you know, in 1 day, in 1 month, I'd be stoked for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, this matchup is generally like that. It's either the priest high rolls super crazily, what's like what's happening right now, or the big druid just wins by sheer consistency.
Yeah. So here, BYZ obviously going off the rails super quickly.
He's just going to buy time with the spreading plague, but of course it's just going to get dealt with very easily by everything.
So very interesting here. SilverByz opts not to use the Shadow Word Pain. Not so sure what he is saving it for here. He could have pushed 10 damage to face, but I think it really doesn't matter at this point. Yuri is gonna need Deathwing to beat this, but it's not currently in his hand.
Yeah, Ultimate Infestation doesn't really do much as well.
He has to play it though.
He has to play the Primordial Drake regardless.
Yes, he has to play the Primordial Drake. We're just gonna slow for time, give him some extra health. But well, that gives him 2 more turns, right, to draw
Yeah.
Deathwing.
I'm just trying to like rationalize why SilverByz didn't play the Shadow Word Pain, because that would have been 10 sunk in. And then he still develops the same board.
Because he knows he will top deck the Pine Size Potion into the Shadow Word Pain to deal with the upcoming Primordial Drake. This is just like 2 off lethal, I believe.
Yeah, it's 2 off lethal. 8, yeah, it's 26. It's 2 off lethal. But because of this, I guess he's just going to be patient about it.
So just gonna use the Obsidian
Yeah.
Statue Death Rattle to deal with the board. Gonna play the Shadow Essence, bring out another big minion. Chooses not to play the Shadow Essence. Okay, I think he wants to conserve resources, right? Like, at this point, your search is still going on. You don't want to run into something like Innovate Deathwing and then run yourself out of resources, right?
Yeah, correct. But if SilverByz has been paying attention, Yuri actually runs 0 innovates in his deck. So there was actually
Right,
0
right. There's
risk at
no
all.
chance, right? No chance of
Yes.
Deathwing coming out. Okay, okay.
So Malagos, wow, okay.
Not very useful there
Yeah.
with a handful of minions. Coming from a game which just went to fatigue, all of a sudden to a game which spiraled out of control from
Yeah.
turn 4.
I mean, Malagos was quite an interesting addition to the big Druid as well. It's not something you really see, but then again, now that we take a second take at his list, he does have the Bright Eye Scout. So actually, like, even if you do a Bright Eye Scout on the Malagos and then you get to play a swipe, I guess that is a very huge power play.
Yeah, man. Malagos swipe there, crazy AoE, 9 damage to face, 5 damage to everything else on board. Talk about
You
efficient
have
removal.
Infestation for 5.
Infestation for 10. You can Infestation for 10 with Malagos on board.
Yeah. As
And
in, if he has the Bright Eye Scout, he can do
Oh,
an
yeah,
early Infestation on 5. That's crazy.
Haven't you heard, like, you Kun for 10 mana, you play the Bright Scout, then you play the UI. So you play like 25 mana in 1 turn or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy.
So SilverByz going with the Paladin, Yuri again with the mirror match. Unfortunately for Yuri here, the Righteous Protector is gonna challenge the Grimscale Charm.
Yeah, so that's the common debate about Grimscale's Chump, right? A lot of people, a lot of players I know, they are starting to dislike the card because, you know, it's precisely this situation. You play a 2-1 when you go second, and then you just get trade off so easily, and like effectively you pretty much like achieve nothing apart from like just buffing a Murloc.
Yeah, especially more so if like Rogue is a class that you do not ban, because then the weapon trades very well with the 2-1 stat line.
Yep.
So here SilverByz gonna put on the aggression, gonna play the Murloc War Leader, giving him a fantastic trade with the Hydrologist. Meanwhile, Yuri drawing pretty blank. The Rock Pool Hunter is all he has, but it does not line up well against the Murloc War Leader currently on the board.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the deck list differences as well. So Yuri is playing a very safe and consistent list with like the double charms, the Cold Light Seer, and as well as Curator to refill the hand. So it's very Murloc oriented. It's just going to focus on that. Whereas SilverByz is actually playing cards like you know, the Corpse Keeper and then the Storm.
So it's a bit more
Yeah,
high
and-
rolly,
and-
right?
Yeah, it's high rolly, but at the same time he has the Protector to try and beat the mirror. So SilverByz pretty much just built his deck around like beating mirrors as well.
Yeah, so very carefully tailored lineups here by SilverByz. But Yuri's more consistent list has performed well so far, bringing him to this point of the tournament. Unfortunately, in the mirror match, this is not looking good for him right now.
Yeah, so he really needs to try and mitigate as much damage as he can. So this is probably the best play he can do right now. Although he does get traded very easily as well, but at least he's trading card for card, body for body. So unless SilverByz kind of like take things for granted and decides to go face here, I don't think Yuri will actually lose out here.
Finja though on the side of BYZ, this is gonna be a pain for Yuri to deal with. As we know by now, Murloc Paladins do not normally run board clears, which means that if the Finja goes off, Yuri is gonna have a very difficult time coming back. So SilverByz here even leaving the War Leader up on the board,
Yeah, just-
trying to make sure that he gets the Finja off,
Yeah,
right?
he wants to get the easy trade here. But of course, Yuri decides to just play his own Finja so that he can like double up and do a reverse
Yeah,
trade.
but the thing is now, right, that now that Finja has appeared on the side of Yuri, SilverByz can kind of trade off his Valve Inquisitor, and do this, right? So this means that he won't what do you call it? SilverByz Yuri will not be able to get off his Finja for sure.
That's right. So yep, SilverByz also not being greedy with the Finja procs. He knows that this is the golden opportunity for him to just hide behind the spike reached minion and to take that advantage to try and push for damage. So here we go.
So Finja's gonna put out 2 minions. What will come out? Unfortunately, those are
Those
not.
are like the worst, the two worst.
The
Murlocs
charm
to
is the
pull out.
worst, I think.
Yeah, Charms is the worst. Colex here doesn't really.
It's okay.
It's not too terrible because you know the 2-3 stat line is still okay. It's
But
just
the
that-
Bone Mare here on the Finja gonna be able
that's
to
good.
produce another 2 Murlocs. If they are war leaders, I think it's the end.
Yeah, I
Wall
mean,
leader?
just need one more wall leader. He
Oh
does have it.
my god, he gets the war leader. SilverByz now so close to taking home $1,000.
Alright.
So SilverByz 2 up against Yuri, left with the Big Druid against Yuri's own Murloc Paladin and Yuri's Big Druid.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just the double mirror and then the Murloc parry. Not sure if Yuri decides to just like go for another mirror match.
If I were him, I want to stay on stream for as long as possible, right? Give us more games, Yuri. So play the Murloc Paladin.
No, I mean this is the grand finals. He probably just want to try and kill in the best decks.
Yeah,
to try
yeah.
and take out his opponent as well.
I mean, it sounds better, right? I went down 2-3 in the finals, you know, rather than, oh, I lost 3-1, you know.
Okay, so
So Yuri here has a 1-drop. Things are looking decently for him right now. SilverByz, meanwhile, has the Jade Blossom, has the Innovate, has the Nourish.
yeah, so he can just like yeah, he has the coin as well. So but yeah, you don't really want to spend like double coin to do a Jade Blossom. So you can be patient about it. Meanwhile, Yuri is able to start the ball rolling, playing down Murlocs after Murlocs. You know, he has a Vow. He played the he has the curve basically. So what do you actually pick up here?
So Getaway Kodo is a default pick, right? But Repentance does have a lot of use in this matchup, especially if you know when to time it, right? Timing the Repentance properly can lead into some huge swings.
Yeah, especially when you know you cheat out a huge.
Yeah,
minion
like on
and
the
then
side of the
and then the
Druid.
Repentance just
Yep.
like neuters it right away.
So here I expect we will see either the Tide Collar or the Rallying Blade being equipped. Tide Collar here power puts more pressure on the board. The
Yep.
Rallying Blade, however, answers the upcoming Maya Keeper, which means that Yuri will be able to play the Blessing of Kings.
Yeah,
But-
I actually like him going wide here because it doesn't really die to swipe as much as well because everything's at 2 health.
Yeah, plus you kind of want to play the Blessing of Kings on the Tide Collar itself, right? Rather than playing it on the Valfine Inquisitor. But the upside here is gonna materialize for Yuri. The Rallying Blade will be able to take out the Maya Keeper, and he will be able to push 4 damage to face from the Blessing of Kings. All of a sudden, the pressure is on BYZ, and we know that the Repentance will be coming up soon. This Repentance may be game winning.
Yeah, it may be game winning for sure. I mean, this is turn 6 is still the awkward turn for big druids, right? Because they don't really have a decent 6 drop to play. Because you know everything they play from that are huge are all like 7 onwards.
7 onwards, yep.
And even 7 is not even much of a bot because it's just Malfurion with 2/1/5s to buy time.
So BYZ here opts not to play the Nourish to ramp up, chooses to instead go with the Swipe and the Wrath to remove as much damage as possible.
Yeah, he really has to do that. Of course,
This
now
means, right, though, that he can now innovate out the Lich King, and Yuri still hasn't developed his Repentance. So he's
Yeah.
gonna have to swing in the 5-1 into the Lich King. What spell will the Lich King give to SilverByz? Hopefully it's not Death Call. It is March of the Dead. Oh my goodness, that.
oh, much of this is pretty brutal.
Wow, I really don't want to see March of the Dead being played. That could go like all sorts of ways.
Yeah.
So the question now is, do you play Repentance and Finja? Or do you play Tide Collar and Finja here? Okay,
I
Repentance,
like the
Repentance and
Finja.
Finja, right? Like if he plays a big minion, but if he gets the minions of March of the Dead, the Repentance won't trigger. Right? It won't.
Yeah.
Because it's not triggered, it's not played from hand, it's a spell.
Yeah, so now Beast has 2 options. Is either play the March of the
He has to
play
go
Army
for
of
it.
the Dead.
Yes, okay, Wild Growth is not it.
Nice.
Oh my goodness! But none of those are taunts, but the double Earth Scales will put BYZ
Oh, this is crazy.
all the way at 40 health. Wow.
This is crazy, but maybe there's still a slight chance of recovery if you know Finja actually pulls off something nuts here as well.
Okay, so you bone man the Finja, right? You trade into the Medivh. maybe?
I would believe so. Maybe even Alex Raza, right? Oh, it doesn't survive Alex Raza.
Okay, no.
Oh, that's why it's just so huge.
You
here.
send the Finja into the Maya Keeper. You bomb the Cobalt Scalebane. You send the Cobalt Scalebane into the Medivh.
Alright, so you mitigate.
So you have a 9-2. So you have a 9-2 and,
You have a 9-2
a 5-1. And a 9-2 is a taunt, protecting your 5-1. And then you have a bunch of small Murlocs.
Alright, let's see what he gets. Collex here is pretty. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so you just bone marrow and kill him.
So
yeah.
Amazingly here, Yuri is still in this game. Where will the buffs go? Hopefully they land on something good. That is not where he wants to go. Oh my god, the Primordial Drake top deck gonna be able to clean up the board. This is just lethal. This is just game.
This is just lethal. Oh my gosh.
SilverByz with such a clean win against Yuri, much of the dead off of the Lich King. Amazing quick games here. Yuri has got to be feeling a bit sorry, but congratulations to him. He still walks home with $500 and some Alienware loot. Meanwhile, SilverByz, our Hearthstone Alienware Cresmos Cup champion, gonna walk away with $1,000 and an Alienware keyboard, as well as a new Vertigear SL500. I've never sat in that chair, but just by the name, I already know it's gonna be more comfortable than my bed. If I had my girlfriend was still in Singapore, I'd invite her over to sit on that chair, man. She wouldn't want to leave my house. So congratulations to all the people who have played in this tournament and who have gotten good finishes. Beyond, what an amazing series of games we have seen and casted.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great 2 days over. We saw a lot of great games over the 2 days. I'm quite happy to see all the good competitive players all still having their touch. It's been quite a while during the off season, so we were actually kind of worried that players might start losing their touch. But seems like everyone still has their game on, so that's really nice.
I mean, the only players losing their touch here are the ones sitting at the casting desk.
Yeah.
So
the one that's too good to give people a chance, the one so bad that
that's just what we say, right? But it's just an excuse to not play so that we don't embarrass ourselves. So instead of embarrassing ourselves, we embarrass other people on stream, right? So you mitigate RNG that way, right? So
yeah.
Using our brains here, right? So both of these top tier players both brought the same lineup. Unfortunately for Yuri, SilverByz just had insane draws today.
Yeah, he had insane draws. He had the greedier deck, and they were all pretty much tech to beat mirrors.
Yeah,
very well.
But I'm not surprised, right? Like I said, that both these players got so far bringing the same lineup, which is what I expected to be the tier 1 lineup in this tournament. So really well played by both of these players, and good games all around.
Yeah. So with that, we come to the end of the stream. So we would like to thank our sponsors once again, Alienware and Dell, for everything here. The equipment, the streams, and of course the swags for the prizes. Of course, like the keyboards for all the players, as well as our event organizers, Campus Game Fest, as well as Cresmos for organizing the event. So with that, once again, I'm Bjorn, and this is my co-caster Clarence, and we're signing off.
talking noise, haters' voices trying to put us down. Let them see that we don't need them, they wanna be us now. Cause when we're pumping our fists and we fire up, we get them jumping like this till we're taking off. They be hugging and kissing, you feel the love. Oh, I feel the love. Cause I know it's only good vibes when I got you next to me. I know we're gonna bring that good time. It's the way we always been. Cause I know it's only good vibes when I got you next to me. I know we're gonna bring that good time. It's the way we always been. I know it's only good vibes. I know it's only good vibes. No ego, that's how we go. Who are they to even judge? All I know is this ain't a show. You and me just having fun. Cause when we're pumping our fists and we fired up, we get them jumping like this till we're taking off. They be hugging and kissing, you feel the love. Oh, I feel the love. Cause I know it's only good vibes when I got you next to me. I know we're gonna bring that good time. It's the way we always been. Cause I know it's only good vibes when I got you next to me. I know we're gonna bring that good time. It's the way we always been. I know it's only good vibes. I know it's only good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, yeah. I know it's only good vibes. Cause I know it's only good vibes when I got you next to me. I know we're gonna bring that good time. It's the way we always been. I know it's only good